Hey guys, this is Sean here. So I have a Reddit user who is describing a profound experience they had with regard to a personal Mandela effect about Michael Jackson. So I'm going to read what they said. It's going to be a little bit of a long, about one full page. So I'm probably not going to comment too much. Just going to read it through. It's fairly self-explanatory. But yes, Michael Jackson's death. I was always skeptical of where someone's mind could possibly be wandering to or from when experiencing the Mandela effect. But since this has happened, I understand entirely. This story is from 2 summers ago. My brother and I were in a foreign market in Kissimmee, Florida, just walking around and looking at all of the gnarly graphic tees. I walked up to one shirt that caught my eye on a rack in the back of one guy's lot. And it was a King of Pop. And it was a top to bottom graphic tee full of different pictures of Michael Jackson. Very aesthetically pleasing, and it said King of Pop along the top of the shirt. But at the bottom it said rest in peace with his death date. Well, my brother and I immediately began laughing at the passing date because it changed my mind about buying the shirt after, to me, solidifying its knockoff status. The date on the shirt read June 25th, 2009, which is what is listed as the official date today. We looked it up to see if they mixed up a celebrity, and of course, we discovered that Michael Jackson apparently died that day and year. We both were in immediate disbelief, looking at each other as if we were experiencing a dream or something. I specifically remember clear as day when Michael Jackson passed away. I had stayed up all night stressing about a truck I had just made the mistake of trading for and had just recently come back inside from trying to get it started again. It was a 64 Chevy C10 rat rod, and the drive home from picking it up destroyed what was left of the engine. Dude, you got screwed, man. You got a lemon. Shame on that person selling you that piece of shit, unless you only pay like $100 for it. But seriously, shame on that person for selling you such a lemon. Hopefully, in that state, Florida, they have a lemon law so you can protect yourself and get your money back. Again, shame on you for selling that to that person. Anyway, I digress. This was my 5th car since my first when I was 16. I got this truck in the late winter before spring of 2014, 2 years after I graduated high school. Boy, I feel old. Anyway, I turned on the news, as I did every morning when I was awake to watch, and it was during the time of Russia's annexation of Crimea. Michael Jackson being rushed to the hospital popped up on Fox News just after the topic of Crimea before commercial break, and I switched to CNN as they continued narrating it until announcing that he had passed. Had his passing been in 2009, I would have been in the 9th grade, in trade school, learning AutoCAD, 15 years old with no car of my own or license. My brother would have been in 7th grade. Yet I remember him waking up and coming into the living room, me showing him what was on, that Michael Jackson was in the news, and him leaving for school as a senior. To this day, it still baffles me. I have thought about this for years now, and have had discussions with people about it. I've even contacted 2 friends from high school just to ask them about it. One of them stated 2014 off the bat, and the other had no clue about either date. The friend of mine who had no clue conducted a poll at his work office without revealing the apparently true information regarding the year that Michael Jackson passed, and his poll numbers were split exactly 50-50 between 2009 and 2014 as the year of his passing. There were no other definite numbers submitted by the people involved in this poll besides 2009 and 14. Because of that, I really feel like I've experienced what everyone here has been talking about. So in my timeline of my life and my memory, Michael Jackson died in early 2014, before spring and during the Crimea crisis. I forgot to add some details to my memory of it all. In 2009, my hair was halfway down my back, and I shaved my face daily. I buzzed it all off in 2011, grew my beard out, and by 2014 I was balding. That's another reason Why I know my memory of doing it on TV was not from '09, because I did not have long hair when it was happening. I also was in between two jobs. The previous I was working in a mall before trading for my truck, then to working at a department store, which I was hired in December of 2014 after I had gotten rid of the truck and bought another car. That's why I was sitting at home overnight doing nothing with that truck at home, because I was unemployed and didn't have a vehicle to take me to any type of job. So, food for thought.